Welcome to the FMLS Market Intel Report. I'm Leslie Appleton Young, Chief Economist for FMLS. There's a lot of chatter about what to expect for the 2025 spring home buying season. Let's review what everyone's talking about and see how the greater Atlanta area compares. Mortgage rates are stabilizing. For the past 10 weeks, rates have been below 7%, the high reached in early January. The most recent reading of 6.65% was almost 40 basis points below that peak. And in the last 4 weeks, rates have moved within a band of 10 basis points. This is the stability analysts are talking about. Why the gradual movement down? The answer is not all positive. The dip in rates correlates with the decline in the 10-year Treasury yield, reflecting economic uncertainty. Investors are buying treasuries for safety, and the 10-year note is the main determinant of mortgage rates. What is positive is the improvement, albeit slight, in housing affordability. Active inventory is also higher. Nationally, the supply of homes rose to almost 850,000 in February, an increase of 27.5% over last year. In the greater Atlanta area, the trend is the same, with active listings in February up 39%. And every week in March saw a double-digit increase in listings over last year. In Atlanta, listings reached 11,263, which is only 600 units below February of 2020. So we are closing in on pre-pandemic levels, unlike many other parts of the country. In addition, the time properties stay on the market has also increased. Nationally, it's 66 days compared to 61 a year ago. In the greater Atlanta area, homes are on the market for only 28 days, but that's up from 20 days in February 2024. A good example of why local data is always more relevant than national averages. Home price appreciation is slowing. With more homes for sale and longer time on market, we would expect that there would be less pressure on home prices, and that is indeed the case. Nationally, the median home price in February was $398,400, up 3.8% over a year ago. For Atlanta, the February median of $431,750 was up just 0.6% over last year and well below the 7.3% increase between February 2022 and February 2023. And according to the most recent report from Case-Shiller, national home prices gained 3.9% at the end of last year, while Atlanta saw a slightly lower 2.35% increase. That's good news for home buyers. Buyer activity is picking up. NAR's pending home sales index grew 2% in February, and the regional differences were striking, with the South seeing the strongest increase, while the Northeast and the West declined. While pending sales in Atlanta have been gaining the past 2 months, they are 6.8% below where they were last year. It's encouraging that some buyers are responding to the downward movement in rates, more homes to look at, and more time to look at them. But as the pending home sales remain near recent lows, the optimism for a stronger 2025 is getting a bit harder to maintain. The words that best sum up the current outlook for the spring home buying season are cautious optimism. There's plenty of time for the market to gain momentum, but given the first look of the past few weeks, it's less of a sure thing. On the one hand, easing mortgage rates and increased inventory are promising signs for future market activity, as indicated by a rise in pending home sales. On the other, many buyers remain on the sidelines because of affordability challenges, as well as a growing uncertainty about the future. Last week, consumer confidence on where the economy is heading hit a 12-year low, and wary consumers tend to be wait and see. The Fed met last week and made no change in rates, citing a strong economy and future uncertainty. The balance between these two trends will drive future housing activity. Stay tuned. As the environment for home sales continues to change, your clients need to be informed about what to expect from this market. For sellers, there is more competition and a need for patience and careful pricing. For buyers, opportunity may be knocking. Don't hesitate to have these crucial conversations. Take a look at market intel on the FMLS website to access the most current market statistics. They are updated weekly. So if you're interested in resources relative to our market dynamics and want to dive into local markets, we've got you covered. For FMLS Market Intel, this is Leslie Appleton Young. See you next time.